Hi, it's Soda Ika here, and today I actually have a special guest. And do you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hey, guys, this is BillCosbyPlays, also known as Renegayde.
Okay, so today we're actually, usually I do reviews on gaming and anime and whatnot, but today I'm going to a different route. And I'm basically going to discuss the point of why does America keep screwing up live action? So,
Yeah.
we all know that Americans suck at it. We really do. From Dragon Ball Evolution to The Last Airbender, and that's just to name a few. So we're just going to hit some key points here, and if we go off in a nerd rant, don't judge us. So let's start with Dragon Ball Evolution.
All right, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, they raped my childhood.
They done the same, and also I would really enjoy, that hour or however long I had to suffer through that. I would like that time back.
Exactly, and I feel like we deserve pain and suffering.
Yeah,
Okay.
there should be a law against bad movie making.
I know, right? I mean, because okay, I gave him that Goku was white. I didn't really care because Goku, in fact, is an alien. But why the hell was he in high school? It's supposed to take place during Dragon Ball. He's not in high school. He grew up in the woods. He was maybe what 8 or 9 when
Yeah,
that
he was
happened.
roughly around that age.
I'm
Uh,
like, yeah, go ahead.
the story, I don't know, the story, it was Dragon Ball, what was it, Evolution?
The movie, yeah.
Yeah. Um, it's hard to fathom why did they make him a teen? I mean, I guess something had to happen between I guess Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, so I guess they put Evolution in between there to fill that gap. But
But that's the
honestly,
thing, though. But the thing is, though, between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, if you don't remember, I think he was training with Kami.
yeah,
So what the hell is Dragon Ball Evolutions?
yeah, I was gonna say now that I actually said it out loud, considering it, he was there was a series that was between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball in which this is after he kills King Piccolo. Basically, the egg Piccolo, that Piccolo actually comes back, and they actually fight in a tournament. Goku's in his teen age, basically, where he would have went to high school if he did, which he didn't.
Exactly.
So
Then the whole how they made Goku's personality in Dragon Ball Evolution, that was wrong.
yeah, everything about that was wrong. I felt like I was the the moment I saw Goku, I felt like I was like, oh, look, he has Scrubs hairstyle, like a JD from Scrubs or something.
Oh yeah, he sure does.
Yeah, that's not Goku's hairstyle in the least. I understand it's unrealistic, but at least get close to the hairstyle. Don't give me a mullet.
I know, right? And okay, and his personality. He said, "I can't do this," or "I don't want to," and he's very Okay. Here's my thing. Goku is the type of person where he fights for justice and whatnot, but he loves a good fight. And if he can't whoop your ass, he's gonna die trying, or kill you in the process of kill you and kill himself at the same time. Or if he can't whoop your ass, he got somebody else who can.
Yeah,
So
his personality is like it's like, oh man, I'm losing. It's like I'm gonna keep on pushing, and then until I faint, basically. And while I'm fainting, if they don't kill me, I'm just gonna come back to him and try again.
exactly.
But he was really, I guess, I don't know, really kind of lazy in the movie, like pessimistic even. It's like, oh man, I don't want to do this, And he's getting bullied. But okay, basically he knew he had that massive strength. That was no secret, according to him. Basically, just straight out lazy. If I had that kind of strength, and I was in high school and I was being bullied, uh, things would kind of turn for the worse really fast, and I'd probably be on varsity. I'd be on every team possible. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
I would be the MVP of that school. If someone bullied me, you'd have the whole school trying to kick your ass. Instead of, it's like, hey, you can't be messing with Goku now.
But then he was getting bullied in the freaking movie. They called him Gecko. Are you serious? What kind of lame, whack villains, little bullies were they?
But that's just it. That's what I'm saying. If I had that kind of strength, I would not be getting bullied. I mean, that's crazy. And they let him. And they're just like, oh man, darn it. They're bullying me. It's like, stand up for yourself. All you have to do is like flick them, and essentially it'll be a all new Michael Jackson case. You'll know their nose will go flying off.
Which is true. And speaking of his physical talent, I'm going to hit on 2 points. One, Master Roshi. I did not like Chow Yun-Fat as Master Roshi in that. Who they should have got is that guy from the Dragon Ball, the Magic Begins. He was Master Roshi to the T.
Yeah.
He was Master Roshi.
Honestly, they should have just, I'm not really a big guy for dropping names, but there's this guy named Living Ichigo. He does excellent DBZ cosplays. They're better off getting a bunch of cosplayers to do it because, basically he has the muscular build where this actor was like, he was okay, I guess. he was not the interpretation of what Goku was. Just buff, this really strong, I guess, not really buff because it was.
Oh, Justin Chatwin.
Yeah,
that guy.
But basically they could have got him to do it. There's actually there's a picture of an actual makeup with a makeup process for Piccolo.
There is.
Will die. But he has antennas. He has the thick eyebrow basically, and yeah, it looks like Piccolo for God's sake. But they chose the other Piccolo. And then Bulma, brown hair
with a blue streak.
Yeah. Ooh, wow.
But I'm gonna give him that though. I'm gonna give him some stuff will not translate from the anime. Translate from the anime to screen really well. But some stuff you can't just take out because it's like Bulma and her blue hair. That's what made Bulma stand out.
Yeah. I was gonna say, for Roshi's sake, Roshi was probably the most. Next to Krillin, Roshi is the most realistic character in the anime because I've seen bald men with big long beards. All you have to do is give them some glasses and a cane and a little turtle shell. Got Roshi
and a Hawaiian shirt. Can't forget the Hawaiian shirt.
Exactly. I was like, there you go. You got Roshi. I mean, it's not that hard. The most difficult person I believe to recreate would be maybe Piccolo, just because he's all green. Yeah, he's a distinct alien. He has the antennas, the teeth, the ears, and just the whole get up.
But they got what's the guy named Spike? I can't remember his name, but he was Spike from Angel to play Piccolo. I'm sorry, but I could have sworn I could see a black guy playing Piccolo.
Yeah,
not being funny, but
no race intended. But I see that man. It's like. That's a black man. If he was human, he'd be black.
Exactly. Because only, sorry, Mr. Popo, but that was pretty sad. And the only other representation of black character we have is Oob. And Oob doesn't come in to the very last episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, exactly.
But on the other hand, you have to think about. And, one thing everybody was hyped about was it was Dragon Ball, so you expected Goku to, A, either go into monkey form, which is called Uzaru, yeah, and B, do the Kamehameha wave. Now, if you remember that whack-ass scene when there's the candles surrounding him and Chi-Chi, and he does this fake-ass airbending move, yeah, that was like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I was gonna say if they wanted to show the process of Goku learning the Kamehameha wave, Actually, let's face it, they couldn't do that because Goku learned it like immediately in the anime.
He really did.
Yeah, this will take about 100 years to learn. Kamehameha was like, you seriously just did that just like that? It's like, yeah, it's easy. He didn't struggle at all, and and Chi-Chi really wasn't, I guess, around. I mean, it's nice that they added her, sure, I guess.
And she didn't have Chi-Chi's personality. Chi-Chi is feisty and she's not excuse my language, she was a bit of a bitch, but she was a good bitch. So, you know, and they kind of let me down with that. But speaking of airbending, Last Airbender. You know,
that was bad.
You know what? We're not even going to talk about that. That was just sad. But we bring up Dragon Ball Evolution, Last Airbender. Everyone brings that up. As far as live action does not translate, anime or video game not translating well to live action. But there's more cases. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That was not a good translation.
Yeah.
Resident Evil was a horrible translation from the game to movie. Now, a lot of people may disagree.
That wasn't a translation at all. I'm sorry. That was just a complete remake. We like the name of your game. Everything else about it just sucks. We'll also take the zombies, though. And we'll have the other characters have some little cameo appearance, I guess.
Exactly. We'll take but Leon didn't even have a chance on screen. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, he did. His obituary was in the newspaper in the second Resident Evil. Wow. Thank you. Fan service. It's
like, well, thanks for the cameo appearance of the main characters. That makes sense. I was like, the one chick, the main chick, I don't think she showed up in any of the actual games at all.
Alice, no, she isn't. She wasn't. Yeah. I don't recall her at any of them. They could have picked. And then Claire didn't show up until the third one. Jill was a side character, minor, in the second one. She wasn't in the third one, but she was in the fourth one. I haven't seen the last one. Chris was in the third one. Chris was in the third one. I think he was in the prison. So, but the main pivotal character of Resident Evil is one of the main character. The standout character is Leon. And he was nowhere to be seen. That pissed me off really badly. Then you have, this one pissed me off too. Fist of the North Star, the live action version. They could have done without that.
Yeah.
You never seen that, didn't you?
I have not.
You've seen Fist of the North Star anime, right?
Yeah, I have. I've seen that.
Okay. When you get a chance, the whole movie is on YouTube. Watch it. And then you tell me later how it made you feel. I understand that they try to... The problem with the movie is they try to translate the screen, but they did it in America, okay? And Kenshiro, no offense, was white. And his name was Kenshiro. They could have did something better with that. They could have did something better with the casting of it. And I understand they're trying to do the little thing, whatever the little movie does. And they tried to, but it looked like he would was tickling him. I think in the movie, the guy even says, "Hey, that tickles." So, yeah, that wasn't good. There's other movies I've seen that didn't translate well as well.
Most of the movies I've seen it doesn't translate at all. It's pretty much just
Alone in the Dark.
Yeah.
Oh, Tekken, the live action movie. That wasn't good either. I did not like that. Especially Christy. Okay? Christy, was supposed to be the love interest of Jen. I'm not... Huh?
I said, I was agreeing.
Yeah.
I
thought it was Zing Zayu.
Her was misrepresented. Sorry.
Yeah. Actually, there's a girl on YouTube who does the exact same fighting style as Christy. And she's actually an expert at it. And she's hot. I'm like, why couldn't she just be Christy and just get it over with, And movies like that, when it's basically about fighting, like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Dead or Alive, they cast actors, a majority of the actors in those movies were people who did not have a martial arts background. For movies like that, you need a martial artist first and an actor second. They don't need any training martial arts. You just need to teach them how to act.
Honestly, you don't even have to teach them how to really act as much as have the actor play the roles, and then when the fight scene starts, that's when the stunt double, aka the martial artist, and both martial artists basically jump in there. And since they know how to properly defend one another, defend themselves, they won't take like a blunt of damage at all. They'll get hurt because they're it's really fighting, but they will know how to defend themselves. It's like, okay, I want you to do this, and I want you to do that. You're going to lose this battle, so I'm going to need you to, basically loosen up, basically. So get the better person to lose the battle, where you have let's say the second-rate martial artist be the winner. That way, the loser won't really be hurt because they would be able to brace themselves for like the knockdown hit.
Exactly, and I guess it's just. Now, that's not to say there is not any good translations. It's just they're not American. All the good translations from I keep saying translations, but all the good live actions are all from Asia. Like Death Note. Death Note has to be by far the best live action movie I have ever seen.
Yeah.
And have you seen all three of them?
I've only seen like one, actually.
There's three of them. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but the third one is like the in-between time. As you know, in the anime, L does die.
Yeah.
It takes place between the time period between when he wrote his name in the Death Note and he dies. And that's when they introduced Nier and Mello.
Okay.
So, you really need to see the other two to really finish it off. And, I mean, the ending is verbatim like the anime. I mean, they did not skip a beat. So, I mean, they just like they copied and pasted the anime with real people. The actors that got to do it look just like them, and they took their liberties, but it wasn't that bad, Then you have, I'm pretty sure you never see On High School Host Club. It's a chick anime.
That's a great chance I didn't.
But it's not very chick-like, but it's really good. The translation was really good. Bleach has a rock opera. If you didn't know that.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I'm normally out of the loop of actual good movies because, well, unfortunately, both Avatar and Dragon Ball, whatever it's called, basically ruined any live movies for me. I was like, if we could do the Avengers the way we did the Avengers in those movies, what in God's name is wrong with us with the anime ones?
Exactly. And then now I'm concerned because all these movies that, like, they're talking, there's a Bleach movie coming out, there's a Naruto movie coming out. They're talking about doing another Dragon Ball movie. They're talking about another Last Airbender movie. All these movies are coming out, and America still does not get how to freaking film it. First of all, they need to listen to the fans. The fans know their shit.
Yeah.
If their fans are giving, if you put up a video, if I was them, I'll make a test trailer and put it up on their YouTube channel and see how many thumbs down it get.
Yeah.
Read the comments.
Yeah, heck, they can make a Facebook thing, a YouTube. There's literally no excuse to say, oh, well, we couldn't really talk to the fans. They weren't really responding to us. That'd be basically pulling a Mega Man.
Oh yeah, we're not. So, that's like, a whole other video.
Yeah, some for different, but just basically, if they want the excuse, well, we don't really know what the fans want. They'd be outright lying because there's so many ways to talk to everyone.
Exactly. Then another thing is with fan service, you have to do some form of fan service, and you have to kind of stay true to the source. Unlike M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, who said he reimagined The Last Airbender and how he wanted to tell a story. No, damn it, there's already a plot, there's already a story. You just got to translate it with people. How hard is that?
A little bit too much damn imagination.
I mean, it's easy. I understand it's difficult because you have to compress so many episodes into a hour and a half, 2 hour time frame. But guess what? Make a freaking sequel.
Yeah, exactly. If the first one was really good, you definitely make enough to make another.
Exactly. They don't. That's the next thing they need to do with Americans making live action movies. Don't rush it. Take your time. You rather don't rush and get out a piss poor product because you feel like this is the prime time to let this out versus, taking your time and then, when it comes out, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Another thing is it's okay to take liberties with live action movies because obviously you can't translate certain stuff to screen, but don't get stupid, okay? Like the okay, I'm sorry, but when I saw that Matrix fight between Mr. Smith and Neo, I'm like, hell yeah, they could do Dragon Ball Z just like this. I'm like, they can do it. They have the technology.
Yeah, and that was like back in what 03, 04.
And here it is, 2013. That movie came out in 2009. They have the technology.
They just, I feel like they were cutting corners everywhere. They had to be because the effects and everything was just horrible. The makeup artists were clearly high off their ass.
High is an understatement. What they had to have been smoking some good stuff.
I want to reimagine this. It's like, oh, how are you going to do that? With the strongest weed in the world. We're going into deep Jamaica to get it. It was like South Jamaica stuff. It's like it was, boom. That's where all the screenwriting came from.
It seems like the main thing they just really have to do is just listen to their fans and know the freaking source material. Don't sit there and be like, oh my god, there's hopes of Dragon Ball Z stuff being so guess what? I'm going to make a movie about it. No, damn it. No. You sit there and you watch the entire series like everyone else had to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, heck, a lot of times people, I know one of my friends actually he wrote a story for like Luigi's Mansion just because he really likes the game. He wrote this entire new story for it. I was like, oh, that'd be a cool idea. Nintendo will never look at it, but that's a cool idea. there's people out here writing stories for stuff. So if you guys are like, oh, what should we do for our fans? Have some, like, make a little, you don't even have to call it contest. Send in your suggestions. We want a 7 or 8 chapter story on Dragon Ball Z. Pretty much a screenplay, so we can read over it, and they can like take bits and pieces of the good ideas out of those, or get some professionals to take the bits and pieces of ideas out of those. I can imagine like producers taking all the bad ideas, like give it to Goku's voice actor. For God's sake, he's a voice actor. Goku.
He knows his stuff exactly.
So have him look at all these story writers. For one, you just saved a lot of money because you don't need any screenwriters. They're donating it to you. And then, like, the most money you have to spend is probably paying Goku or any of the voice actors or even the actual artists who made Dragon Ball Z to look at it and say, okay, well, we like this part, this part, this part, and this part. Everything else, go ahead and leave out. And just continue, repeat the process.
Exactly. Or better yet, get the person who actually wrote the anime or the producers or whatever you call them for the game and get them on your freaking development team. They know it. They had to sit there and write the crap out. Akira Toriyama even said, yeah, they didn't get my freaking show, so, sorry.
I could imagine it. It's like, so how'd you feel about the Dragon Ball Evolution? It's like, Dragon Ball what? It's like, the new movie. I don't even associate myself with that. I have no idea what you're talking about.
That was not canon. I'm still...
I'll just say, if I was a creator of Dragon Ball Z, years down the road, I see this movie, I would just be like, I would be like, oh my god, why did I give them the license to use my stuff? Damn it. This is terrible.
Hopefully they can just scratch it and do it from just press the restart button. If they can come back from that, they can.
No, they won't. There's a number 2. was going to be a prince of all bullies with his his henchman who's like 7'2", bald. No, Nappa's going to have a full head of hair. Actually, let's go ahead and put it that way. Gino's still be a midget, but he'd be the prince of all bullies. I am the prince of all bullies, Kakarot. It's like I've come from a different planet and decided to go to school here for I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, okay. Start bullying him. It's like, stop it, Vegeta. And he'll eventually fight back.
But, I mean, basically the main thing I want to say is, I know they're supposed to be, I can't remember who bought the rights, but they bought the rights for a Full Metal Alchemist, Bleach, Naruto, Devil May Cry, and they're supposed to be talking about making a Kingdom Hearts movie. If you fuck up Kingdom Hearts,
they're going to mess that up. Wait, where's it coming from?
I don't remember. I can't remember. If I can find the article, I'll link it down below and I'll share it with you too. But if they fuck up Kingdom Hearts and they fuck up Devil May Cry, I'm gonna have a problem. They're gonna get a really, you know what? That just made me twitch. Kingdom Hearts is my shit, and I can't. No. Get Disney and Square Enix to do it. Do not sell it to any of these damn Rudy Poos out here who will just throw it together. Like, oh my god, Kingdom Hearts is popular. Did you see how many people were peeing on themselves during E3 when Kingdom Hearts 3 was just showed a teaser? Yeah. Ooh, goodness.
Yeah.
I can't let go of Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z killed my childhood. Avatar Last Airbender crushed my hope, and just everything else is just well, I guess this is our thoughts on why. Well, I guess it's not why they were fucking up, but basically America's fucking up live action. Simple as that. They're fucking up, and hopefully they'll hopefully this generation who came up with this stuff are the new directors and the minds making these new movies, and they'll actually have been fans and know how to translate the screen better than what the hell these old bastards are doing. So this is Sorta Ika, and Bill Cosby Plays, also known as Renegade. And I hope you guys like the video. If you want any more, if you have any suggestions for any more videos, leave in the comment section down below. If you want more content, please subscribe. Like the video if you like what you see. And if you want me and Renegade to do another video, like him collab with me again, let me know. And also, I will also be in some videos on Renegade's channel, dying a lot. So check out Bill Cosby Plays on YouTube. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Renegade.
Bye.